You know nothing, Daniel Franco. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TBO. The winter is coming.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It's Game of Thrones, everybody. As you can tell, I'm the biggest fan. I've watched none of the episodes.
You not watch a single episode?
Nope.
That's so sad.
Well, considering how people found the ending, I'm not that disappointed.
Yeah, apparently.
However, today, Dan is our quiz master.
Yeah, well, yes, once again, after the positive feedback of the last time.
Yep. And also, I have no idea what's happening, and I thought this would be more funny, because I don't know Game of Thrones.
It's not exactly interesting, if I know all the questions. The quiz I found has 60 questions long, and I got about 54. That was 60.
And let's see if I can beat him, just by sheer luck alone. Never watched an episode. However, I have heard people talk about this show, and I have not listened, so we'll find out.
Yes, you have claimed to know most of the plot, just from people talking about it.
Yes, because people love to talk about it, and I don't care, so I just sit
so we're
there
going to test that. We're going
absorb
to test to see how much people have talked about it, and to see if they've talked about it enough, or maybe not. Maybe people need to talk about it more.
Well, people just stopped talking about it at one point after the show ended.
They did.
Funny.
And there's a reason why people stopped talking about it, because it ended really badly.
So badly, no one wanted to ever mention it again.
Correct.
Not even to complain about it.
Correct. But we should start off with our first question. Ooh. And our first question is, who said the memorable line, "I am the wife of the great Khal, and I carry his son inside me. The next time you raise a hand to me will be the last time you have hands"? What is it? Arya Stark, Daenerys Targaryen, Cersei Lannister, or Brienne of Tarth?
Okay, so there is a picture with this quiz of Daenerys.
Yes.
The blonde hair, Emilia Clarke. And that's how I know her, because everyone keeps bagging on about Daenerys whenever I hear about this show. I think Cersei is the one who fucked her brother. Arya Stark is the one from the New Mutants. And I have no idea who Brienne of Tarth is. I've never heard that name before in my life.
Oh, we've got some fun ones coming up here then. Yes, I should add, the pictures are the answers in this quiz, just to give Danny a help.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Daenerys Targaryen. I think because... Is Khal Drogo?
Khal Drogo is who she gets forced to marry. Someone's, I think it's her brother.
Oh, I didn't know that they were forced to marry. I thought they.
Yeah,
just
her brother
wanted
sells her off for the Khal army. I forgot what they're called. Dothraki.
Oh, I thought they were a happy couple.
Oh
okay,
no, she was raped.
Oh.
She was raped by Khal Drogo, and then she fell in love with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Next
really
question.
messed up.
Next
Question 2. Who is known as the Kingslayer? Was it Sandal Clegane, Joffrey Baratheon, Eddard Stark? I'm going to get hate for saying that wrong. Or Jaime Lannister?
I don't know who this person is in the picture. There's some guy with
I'll give you a hint. It's the answer. That's who it is in the picture.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, no, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's fine.
Why does he look familiar?
Because, you've probably seen it from a scene.
I've never watched it. He's got
I know what he looks like. He looks like
pulled back hair.
Shrek 2.
That's it. He looks like Prince Charming from Shrek 2.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
I know Joffrey doesn't look like that. I don't know who the fuck Eddard is.
Honestly, I don't remember Eddard Stark.
Maybe it's made up. I'm gonna go with the one name I know, except for Jeffrey. Jamie.
And you would be correct. This is Jaime Lannister, Cersei Lannister's brother.
The one who fucks. I knew someone was fucking boy.
That is true. Question number 3. What's the name of the cow of the Dothraki that Daenerys marries? Was it Drogo, Loras Tyrell, Gregor Clegane, or Renly Baratheon?
Drogo.
Yes, I have stated this.
No, because I already said this. I thought it was Khal Drogo.
Question number 4. Which of the following is not a family in Game of Thrones? Stark, Tyrell, Mortensen, or Bolton?
Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton? Who's Michael Bolton?
The singer. He's a singer. He's, if you ever watched The Lonely Island, he's the one who does the Captain Jack Sparrow parody.
Oh,
yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, because he goes, Michael Bolton. Anyway, I'm going to say Bolton because that doesn't sound like a Game of Thrones name.
You're going Bolton. That is incorrect. It is Mortensen.
Oh, the one you struggled to say.
Yeah, that should have been a clue.
What, because you've never heard it before?
Yes, more or less. I've never heard it said out loud, so it's a hard one to pronounce.
Mortensen. Viggo Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen, yes.
From The Lord of the Rings, who plays Aragorn, a show and a TV series that I'm looking forward to, Lord of the Rings.
Question number 5. What does Tyrion murder his father with? Was it poison, a crossbow, a sword, or mace?
Well, it looks like he's on the shitter. So
You would be correct. He did die on the toilet.
the Elvis Presley approach of dying.
Yes.
Doesn't look like he's got a stab when he looks like his hand's just cupping a stab. So maybe a sword. But I feel like sword's too easy. I feel like a little guy can't get the reach, so I'm gonna go crossbow.
You would be correct. Also, the hint should be he's not got a sword in him. He's got a crossbow arrow in him. Although that is pretty hard to see on
I
the
can't
image.
fucking see that.
Yeah, to be fair, it's quite hard to
Also,
see.
you could pull out a sword. You don't have to have the sword in there.
Yeah, it's true,
for
but I'm
them
pretty
to
sure
die.
he'd be dead straight away. But
Also,
he got
taking
shot
out
twice. Got shot twice.
when you get a stab wound, you're not meant to take the thing out because that's what causes the bleeding. Because the thing stays in there.
Yes,
stops
that
the
is
bleeding.
true. They do not take it out ever. Right. Question 6.
Without the help of a professional.
This might be a tricky one for you. What is that? Let's say that again. What is it that Jaqen Hagar teaches Arya Stark? The proper way to act like a lady, how to be a faceless man, or the best way to train a direwolf? Now, a direwolf is the symbol of House Stark.
It's a big wolf, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a big wolf.
Yeah, big wolf. What the fuck's a faceless man?
It's a man without a face.
Oh.
It's not
Can it be
literally
a
without
woman
a face.
as well?
It's basically a person that doesn't have a personality.
I don't think a man would teach a lady how to be proper because it's normally a lady who teaches a lady to proper, and I don't
That
think
is true, although it could be a bit sexist in this day and age.
Well, that's it's in the show. That's that era of like patriarchy, whereas the woman teaches the woman how to be around the man. That's why I'm saying it because I don't think in the
That does
medieval
actually
time-
happen in this show. She
What?
is taught by somebody how to be a proper lady, but she doesn't like it because she wants to be a warrior.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that one because that one's too easy. I don't know what a fucking faceless man is, so I'm gonna go with faceless man.
You would be correct. The faceless
Yeah.
man is able to change their face to be anybody. They cut their faces off dead people and pretend to be them.
The faceless men of Bravos are a feared order of mysterious assassins with the ability to change their appearances at will. Cool.
To be fair, it's actually a pretty cool part of Game of Thrones, but yes. It wasn't
How
really
does
used.
the effect look like?
It looks like
Is
it's just...
Does it look like the Black Widow face mask thing?
No, it's actual skin on the face.
Ugh. Not computer generated animation from a digital face display.
No, it's all real effects, real props.
Moving on.
Moving on, what did Jorah, Dany, and Barristan see along the Walk of Punishment? Was it A, the Unsullied as they train? B, the dragons eating? C, the funeral procession following the murdered White Rat burial in the Temple of the Graces? Or D, slaves being punished for insubordination, strapped to crosses and left to die in public?
I don't know what an unsullied. Unsullied is like shit themselves, right? Or like dirty?
No, Unsullied is a type of army in Game of Thrones.
Oh.
In fact, it's her army. So she
Oh.
has two lots of army. She has Unsullied, which are like, they basically get castrated.
What the fuck's a
Men.
train then? Unsullied as the train.
I
What
think
does
it's
that
say
mean?
as they train. I think it's a typo.
Oh.
Because they train the soldiers.
I wonder what the fuck the train was.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me, so I'm pretty sure it's meant to say as they train.
The dragon. Okay, so I don't know if this picture is relevant to the scene that this is referring to, but she looks kind of sad.
Yes.
And I know Daenerys has a thing for slaves.
She
So
does.
I'm
That is true.
gonna go on the basis that there are slaves being punished for insubordination, strapped to the crosses and left to die in public.
And you would be correct.
Yay!
Yes, she does. She,
That was a pure guess. I literally went. I know this character likes slave or likes that doesn't like having slaves, but like is
well,
like,
she's known as the breaker of chains. She sets slaves free.
okay. So having seen slaves is bad.
Also, she's known as many things, such as the Mother of Dragons is another one.
Okay, you might be giving away future question stats.
I don't think I am. It's pretty obvious she's a Mother of Dragons.
Well, they might do really easy questions.
Next question, because I forgot what number this is. Who says the memorable line, "War was easier than daughters"? Was it Tywin Lannister, Lord Varys, Cersei Lannister, or Eddard Ned Stark? That's who Eddard is. I never known as Eddard. Well, I always known as Ned Stark.
Well, because it's Sean Bean in the picture, along with Maisie Williams, I'm gonna go Eddard with Ned Stark, because I know that's Sean Bean.
And you would be correct. Like I said, the pictures are the answers. Those are your hints.
So I just got to remember the celebrity and who they potentially play in the thing, and I win.
For the most part, this quiz is quite easy. But I thought I might, I'll give you an easy one, otherwise you're just going to struggle.
Nah, I'm happy to struggle. It'd be far more fun.
Next question. What is Shae's profession when she first meets Tyrion? Is she a handmaiden, a prostitute, a cook, or a nanny to the Lannister children?
Well, this is Game of Thrones, so I imagine prostitute.
Is that the answer you're going with?
Well, no, who the fuck's Shae?
It's a
I guess
person
it's
in
the
the
person
picture.
in the picture. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's
I feel like Game
Tyrion's
of-
girlfriend.
Oh, then probably prostitute. Short man can't get no. I'm sorry, that's way too bad. No, I feel like Game of Thrones does prostitutes. I don't think. Yeah, prostitute. I don't think nanny to the Lannisters. Who the fuck is Tyrion a Lannister?
Tyrion is a Lannister, yes.
Maybe she thinks he's a child. Well, then why would they be?
She may be a child. You never know.
No, he is a child.
Oh, yeah, he is a child. He's a man-child. That's what he is.
Yeah, prostitute.
And
I
you
don't-
would be correct.
Hell
I
yeah.
believe, if I remember, Tyrion paid her just a talk. He normally just pays for prostitutes, but then this one he actually talked to, and then she eventually betrayed.
Him?
Yeah, she betrayed him, and then Tyrion killed her.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, I mean, Game of Thrones is just a really sad TV show, let's be honest.
Especially for fans of the end.
Right, this question I was about to spoil, but I didn't. What was the name of Jon Snow's direwolf? Was it Ghost, Nymeria, Summer, or Lady? I believe that all these four are all direwolf names that the four children named. So each of the four children got a direwolf.
Yeah.
Being Jon Snow, forgot his name, Bran Stark, Arya Stark, and Sophie Turner's character. I don't remember the name of for some reason. Can't remember her name.
Do you think I know?
No, I don't. But I name's in my head. But yeah, they've all got one.
I'm gonna go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a direwolf by its toe. If it struggles, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny. Ghost.
And you're right. It is Ghost.
Oh fuck! That was. Whew.
I think
Okay.
Nymeria is Bran's, Summer is Arya's, and Lady is Sophie Turner's character, which I don't remember the name of. Right, next
Ooh,
question.
That dude's burnt.
What is the name of the deadly disease that causes the surface of the skin to harden and calcify? Is it Black Trump virus, geostigma,
No, that's the current political virus.
very funny, grayscale, or Lampington's disease?
Well, I don't think it's Black Trump virus because, as I said earlier, it's what's currently affected current day.
Very
as a
funny
deadly
joke.
virus.
I
Thank
can't
you.
stop laughing.
Geostigma doesn't sound like a real thing, or it sounds like a bunch of geologists who have a stigma against rocks or something.
I'll show you the photo again, just to help you. Because I
It's
know
a-
no one can see it, but
It looks like a man who has a burnt face or lumpy grey stuff on him. So I'm gonna go grayscale.
and funny enough, you would be correct. It's almost like these are massive hints.
What the fucking
Next question. As the younger brother of Robert and the older brother of Renly, who claims to have true ownership?
Cloms?
Who claims?
Cloms?
Or
Cloms?
clams? Or clams to
clam?
have true ownership of the Iron Throne?
I don't know. You gonna say the names? I can read them, but you need to be reading
Honestly,
them
you got
out for
me
the
completely
audience.
off when I missaid claims, alright?
Cloms?
Is it Edison Toilette, Peter
The
Baelish,
toilet.
Lord Varys, or Stannis Baratheon?
I like the toilet guy.
Edison,
Edison,
Toilette?
the inventor of the toilet.
Eau Toilette is a very good perfume.
As the young brother of Robert and older brother of Renly. Who the fuck's Renly? Is it Robert Stark? Or is this just a random Robert?
It is not Robert Stark.
Oh.
But
Is
he
there a
is
Robert
best friends
Stark?
of Ned Stark. Robert Stark. Not Robert's unspecified surname is best friends with Ned Stark.
Okay. What am I trying to answer? Who claims to own true ownership of the Iron Throne? I don't know. I know the only name I know is Baratheon, so I'm gonna. Oh, Billy Baelish, Peter Baelish. Anyway, Stannis Baratheon is the only name I know. Well, the Baratheon name is the only one I know. But I like toilet. I'm gonna go Edison Toilet.
And you would be
Damn
wrong.
it! I should have gone with the one I do. God
There's a
damn
reason
it!
why you go with the one you know, because the quiz is really obvious.
I was betrayed by my love of toilets.
You love toilets way too much.
Yes.
Next up, who said the memorable line, I'm simply asking you to run my kingdom while I eat, drink, and haul myself into an early grave. Is it Robert Baratheon, Thoros of Myr, Oberyn Martell, or Khal Drogo?
I don't know who the fuck the person in the picture is. He looks old and has hair.
Good job.
But I know Khal
Round of
Drogo
applause
isn't
for the
that
man.
person.
You can tell people got hair.
Thank you. But I know Khal Drogo isn't in this picture. So that narrows it down by 1. And now, going on our previous question, the only name I know is Robert Baratheon, because I know Baratheon is a name. So, by process of elimination from the last question and now to this question, I'm going to go with Robert Baratheon.
And you would be correct. That is the answer.
Fuck yeah. Fucking no idea who that person is.
Well, that is the picture in the
Daenerys
photo.
again.
The picture in the photo is Robert Baratheon. Next up, when did Daenerys receive the dragon eggs? Were they, as a stupid way of doing segue on to the answers, but let's go with the answers anyway. They were a welcome gift after arriving at the city of Astroport in Slavers Bay. Were they a wedding gift from Magister Lero? Did she find them the first night she travelled with the Dothraki? Or did a scout bring them to her after exploring the Red Waste and trying to find shelter?
You are going to have to explain a lot of those words to me because I don't know what half of
Okay,
them
City
are.
of Astroport is just...
I don't know what a wedding is. I don't know what a gift is. I don't know what first night is. What the fuck's a Dothraki?
The Dothraki is Khal Drogo. He's a Dothraki. He's the leader of the Dothraki. The Dothraki is like
So
Aborigine
men with
people?
tattoos.
kind of.
Okay.
I think that's the best way I can describe it to a non-Game of
Just-
Thrones viewer.
Just say that, what's his fucking name? Fuck, what the fuck's his name? Why do I always fucking forget who Khal Drogo's actor is? Because he's from Aquaman.
Jason Momoa.
Thank you. Just say Jason Momoa type. That's all you have to
Yeah,
explain.
they'll look pretty much like Jason Momoa, to be honest with you.
What's a red waist?
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh. What's a Magister Illero?
That's a person.
Oh.
It's a gift
Right.
from a person.
Well, she did get married, apparently, because you said he raped her. and
Yeah,
that's
it's
apparently
sold. She
marriage.
was sold to marriage and then got raped.
Okay. So she found them when she first travelled with the Dothraki. So again, I know that she was with Dothraki because she was married to one. I don't know.
The picture is a hint.
What? Don't know that she's holding an egg.
Think where the egg is coming out of.
A box?
Now, which of these situations? But basically, going to be 2 options now.
No, 'cause you could. That's transportation of a box with eggs in it. So
Well, do you think you just randomly find a box lying around?
wedding gift?
So it's going to be a gift.
It's a welcoming gift. I'm gonna go No, I don't think she would get a wedding gift for being raped. You could treasure chest, Dan. You can find treasure chests.
Do you want to go found it?
No, I'm gonna go there or a welcoming gift after arriving at the city of whatever the fuck it was called, Astroport.
No, it was a
Fuck,
wedding gift.
God damn it!
Magister Illyrio, I believe. I don't know who that is, to be honest with you, but I remember seeing the scene. I thought it was something else on this list, but it's not. I was wrong.
Damn it!
But let's move
Well,
on. Who
I mean, getting
said the
free
memorable
dragons
line-
after being raped is not a bad way to forget about it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, she did love the guy afterwards. So, is it that bad?
Well, yeah, because that's not consensual. And
Yeah, I know. I was making a
doesn't
joke.
matter.
We should make a joke about that.
No, we shouldn't.
But it is weird how she made low.
We stand in
loved
in solidarity with all the Activision employees that have been affected by all of the horrible workplace.
Yes,
culture.
let's stand against sexist environments. Luckily, neither of us have ever been sexist to each other.
Neither one of us has worked at Activision,
Neither one of us has worked in Activision, which is good. Right,
and we don't really play their
Next
games anymore.
up. Who said the memorable line, "You're very kind. Someday it will get you killed"? Was it Brienne of Tarth, Sandal Clegane, the Hound, Melisandre, or Samwell Tarly? Samwell Tarly.
Okay, the only reason I'm gonna pick this one is because they added the Hound at the end of it. If they just said the name, I would have never known who the fuck this person was. But because they said the Hound, and because I've seen the picture of a person, and that said the Hound next to it, I am basing that on my prediction of the Hound.
And you're correct. It is the Hound. The Hound did say that.
Cool.
Next up, who said the memorable line, "Any man who must say, 'I am the king,' is no true king"? Was it Ned Stark, Peter Baelish, Tywin Lannister, or Grand Maester Pycelle?
Maester. Oh, it does have an E. Once again, the picture is helpful.
The pictures are very helpful on this quiz.
Yes. Tywin Lannister.
Correct.
Because it was the guy who was
It's
shot
Tywin.
on the toilet.
Yeah, I mean, he did say that already in this quiz, but good observation skills. That's what it is.
We did? What? When?
Which of the following worships the Lord of Light?
The Rings?
What?
The Lord of the Rings?
Ah, right. No. Lord of Light. Which of the following famously worships the Lord of Light? Is it Melisandre, Joffrey Baratheon, Princess Marcella, or Bran Stark?
Well, considering it's a picture of a woman, I'm going to eliminate Joffrey and the brand meal Stark.
Yes, that is good. That is good start. Remove those ones, definitely.
Now, does this woman who is wearing red and has red hair look like a princess? Or does she look like a Melisandre or a Masiralala? So, I don't think this person's a princess because she's wearing, like, not that fancy shit. So I'm gonna say she's a Melisandre.
And you're right, it is Melisandre.
I don't know who that is, but I now know she follows the Lords of Light or whatever.
Next question should be really easy. Who first said this memorable line? The night is dark and full of terrors.
Oh, because they have the same picture of the same lady. I'm gonna go Melisandre.
Yeah, I'm not going to read the options out.
Not Lillian Tyler, Jon Snow, or Mance Rider.
Yeah, it's none of those one. Oh, this is a dark moment in Game of Thrones. What does Ramsay Bolton do to Theon Greyjoy so that he will call himself Reek? Does he ask him nicely? Does he threaten to kill Theon's baby sister? Or does he torture him in sadistic in many ways?
Why's this on only three options?
Who
Why
knows?
does this dude have like crazy eyes?
Who know why? That is Ramsay Bolton, by the way. You know, the Bolton family. You got wrong.
Oh, the Michael Bolton.
This is Ramsay Bolton.
Ah.
He's dickhead number 2 in the Game of Thrones world. Number 1 being Joffrey Baratheon.
Ah, the kid from Batman, the first Batman. The Batman Begins. The Batman helps save. Well, considering he has like some sort of thing up to this guy's neck that he's torturing or whatever it is, I'm gonna say he tortures him.
You would be correct. He also does remove his penis and ship it to his father.
Oh, what a good gift.
Yep, and he basically just completely tortures him, and then like he teases him with prostitutes, and then just rips him away, and then takes his penis off him. And then after he does that, he starts eating sausages in front of him.
Why do you like this show? Is it because you're a sadistic person who likes to watch all of this stuff?
Probably. Also, the Boltons are known for flaying men. They skin men alive.
Huh.
There is another moment with Bolton where he does something else horrible. So we'll move on to that one. What does Bran Stark repeatedly dream of? Does he dream of direwolves, a three-eyed raven, the Stark family crypt, or white walkers?
I don't know. It's a three-eyed raven.
I'll give you one guess what a three-eyed raven is.
It's a raven with 4 eyes.
Just making me miserable.
The seething hatred of that joke. It's just seeping out.
Yes.
What does the Stark family crest look like? Is it a three-eyed raven?
No, it's a
Does
direwolf.
that help? Oh, so direwolf or the Stark family crypt? Creepy.
So you're going with the crypt?
No,
Oh,
because
okay. Go White Walkers.
no,
Go three-eyed raven.
I feel like a raven with 3 eyes is pretty memorable, and I think by process of elimination, if the Stark family crypt is a direwolf, oh no, that's
The crest is a direwolf.
Crest is what's the crypt? It's just the
The
basement
dead bodies.
with
It's all the
dead
family's
bodies in
dead
it.
bodies.
Yeah, I know what a crypt is, but I don't know what the fucking. Why would you be dreaming about that? That doesn't seem.
I don't know. That's the question. Why would I be thinking of that?
Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna go three-eyed raven. That one seems odd. I don't know what the fuck.
And you're right. It is a three-eyed raven. A three-eyed raven is a mysterious. Well, it's actually a man who lives in a tree beyond the wall.
So it's not a raven with 4 eyes.
No. Well,
It's not a nerd. It's
he
not
does
a
dream
raven
of
with glasses.
a raven with 3 eyes, but the three-eyed raven's actually a man who has the ability to see things, past,
Yeah.
present, and now.
Because he's wearing glasses. Because he's a 4-eyed raven.
No.
Because the person with glasses is not called 4 eyes.
Next question. What is Sandal Clegane's nickname? Is it
Oh!
the Bastard of Bolton?
I didn't know who this
Kingslayer,
person's
the
name was
Hound,
until
or the
like
Mountain?
4 questions ago. Considering they put Sandor Clegane's name next to his name, I'm gonna go the Hound.
And you would be right. Next question. What was Lord Peter Baelish's...
Billie Eilish.
What?
Billie Eilish.
No.
Or Billie Eilish. Is it Billie
What
Eilish?
was Lord Peter Baelish's
Billie
role
Eilish.
on the small council? Was he the Master of Coin, Lord Commander of the King's Guard, Master of War, or Master of Ships?
Oh, he loved Sonic and Hedgehog. Then
I'll give you a
Mario
hint. He was a
together.
brothel owner.
Okay, common commander of the King's
I mean,
no,
they
if
do
he's a
like the
brothel
prostitutes
owner,
in Game of
Master
Thrones.
of Ships is pretty good because he could ship the couple prostitutes with the men who want like
Well, that's
weird
the only,
people
that's
on
the
the
only hint I'm giving
internet.
you. I'm not giving any more hints.
I don't think a brothel owner would own a war vessel, so I'm gonna say Master of Coin.
And you're right, it is the Master of Coin.
I still think you should be the Master of Ships.
I do not remember who the Master of Ships was. I don't even remember if that is a role, but I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, who said this memorable line? First lesson, stick them with the pointy end. Was it Jon Snow, Tyrion Lannister, Brienne of Tarth, or Joffrey Baratheon? So let's picture the scene. This mystery person gives Arya Stark a sword, young Arya Stark as a child, gives her a sword and says a line saying, stick them with the pointy end.
Like a penis. Stick it in to a child.
No, let's be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Game of Thrones.
No.
This show does do that.
Ugh.
I don't actually never does that, but it probably does that somewhere. Probably hints at it.
In the hidden books of George R.R. Martin, there's probably some stuff.
There's a lot of disturbing moments in Game of Thrones.
That's why it's taking him so long. He doesn't want to go to jail yet. Because once he releases it,
I think he just doesn't know how to end it. That's why it's taken him so long. Because every ending he writes, he goes, nah, it's not a good enough ending.
Well, that's why he let the Game of Thrones directors do it. Because he was like, well, they
He's like, oh,
could
well,
fuck
yeah,
it
this
up, and then
doesn't work.
anything I... Well, no, then he can just go, anything I write after that's going to be better.
Yeah.
So, because they're all going to jizz over themselves once he writes something. Because it's going to be better than what the Game of Thrones people did. So he self-sabotaged the show. So that his book would do better ending than them.
Anyway, what answer are you going for?
I don't know. Jon Snow. That's the only one I actually know. And I don't know Tyrion Lannister's small.
You are correct.
Fuck, I got that right. What the fuck?
Well, Jon Snow is her brother. Well,
Oh.
adopted brother, kind of. No, bastard brother. Half brother.
I don't fucking know that.
Not really half brother, but half brother.
I did not know that. I just literally went with the name I knew, and I saw Jon Snow before I saw Tyrion.
Next up, who said this memorable line? You know nothing, Jon Snow. Oh, that's how we should start the podcast off with.
You know nothing, Daniel Franco?
Yeah.
I truly don't.
That's how we should have started the episode off. Damn it.
What, not my shit, winter is cometh, or whatever I said.
Nah, we should have said, you know nothing.
Well, I'm going to edit it in now. So, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
No, should the joke be, you know nothing?
I know, that's why I'm going to put my you know nothing, Daniel Frankham, that I already said at the beginning.
Okay.
And then this is going to be really confusing until people get to this point in the podcast. And if I haven't done it, then it's going to be even more confusing at this point just now. So,
anyway.
I don't know what a Podrick is. Podrick Payne. Ygritte. And
I'll give you a
Cersei
hint.
Lannister.
It is the person in the picture that said the line. So was it Daenerys Targaryen, Cersei Lannister, Ygritte, or Podrick Payne? Now, this person is a wild...
This is process of elimination, because I know what a Daenerys Targaryen is.
Yes.
It's a blonde lady.
Yes.
I know what a Cersei Lannister is, because it's a blonde lady.
Yes.
I don't know what a Podrick is, but that doesn't sound like a person's name.
It is
So
a
I'm
name.
gonna-
I guarantee you it is a name.
I don't know what a Ygritte is either, but I feel like a Ygritte is someone who grits a pathway, and this person is walking on a pathway. So I'm going to go with a Ygritte by process of elimination of grit.
And
on
you're
the
right.
ground.
It is. She is a wildling, which I think is why she doesn't have a surname. Also,
don't know what
Podrick's a
that-
bloke, so...
That's also what I was going with.
Yeah.
But it was my gritting theory that was also my main emphasis on that. Plus the other two I knew.
Right. Should be another nice obvious answer here. Who rescues Sansa and Theon as they fled through the forests of the north in the first episode of the season? Was it Robb Stark, the Hound, Brienne, and Podrick, or Lord Varys?
Okay, because it's showing two people, this really ruins it, but I don't know who either of these people are, Brienne and Podrick, because this one's showing two people.
And you would be correct. Brienne of Tarth is the woman, and Podrick is the man.
Okay.
If you actually gather that is a woman.
Well, considering you said Podrick was a man, I kind of figured.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
I think that lady plays the fucking shiny, chromy Star Wars trooper in the new trilogy.
It might be. It does sound like her. Right. Who said this memorable line? Don't despair. I am in constant disappointment to my own father, and I've learned to live with it. Once again, obvious answer. It is the person in the picture. Is it?
Yes, Tywin Lannister. I think we should just drop the photos. How many left?
We're about halfway.
Alright, let's drop the photos. Go into hardcore mode.
Okay. I will remove the photos. Say goodbye to the photos.
Oh boy, this is where it all goes wrong. I have to remember the names.
Where do Jon Snow and Ygritte first make love? Is it in a luxurious bed in the palace at King's Landing? In a cave of natural hot springs? In a dark room of the fortification of the walls where the Night Watch live? Or is it in the back room of Mance Rayder's hut?
Who the fuck's Mance Rayder?
The king of the wildlings.
Oh, that's a bit disrespectful to the king if you fucking in his back shed. Because Jon Snow knows nothing, and I imagine
he's actually a virgin until this happens, by the way.
And then he fucks his aunt.
Yes, that does happen.
Because he knows nothing and probably owns nothing, because doesn't he get abandoned or is outcast or something? I'm gonna say a fucking cave.
It is a cave, yes. He actually does go beyond the wall, and he kind of pretends to be a wildling. And then it's a really sad death scene where she dies in his arms.
After they fucked?
It's like Romeo and Juliet, almost.
Oh. Aren't they married in real life?
They are married in real life, yes. They met each other on say Game of Thrones, and they fell in love in real life.
Oh.
In the first episode of season 1, who accidentally discovers Queen Cersei's secret? Is it Arya Stark, Bran Stark, Joffrey Baratheon, or Tyrion Lannister? No.
Okay. What is the secret? Is it dragons?
You know the secret.
Dragons?
No. Cersei Lannister. What could possibly be her secret?
Oh, rape. No. It's brother.
Incest.
Brother lover.
Yes, incest.
It's not a secret.
No, it is secret. At the moment it is.
Oh. Huh.
It does get revealed later on in the seasons, but at that moment it is a secret.
Oh, is this the bit where the dude pushes him out a window?
Yes.
Who the fuck's that again? Well, the options.
Lannister.
No, I meant who's the one who gets pushed out the window?
The guy in the picture. Oh, you can't see it.
I can't see it. We don't have pictures anymore. This is hardcore mode. I need the names.
Well, this is the person who gets pushed out the window. It's the person who discovers it. So is it Arya Stark, Bran Stark, Joffrey Baratheon, or Tyrion Lannister?
I think it's Bran.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. I feel like Bran's a name that I know.
And you would be correct. Who is Robb Stark's mother? Talisa Stark, Sansa Stark, Arya Stark, or Catelyn Stark?
Who's what, brother?
Who is Robb Stark's mother? Is it Talisa Stark, Sansa Stark, Arya Stark, or Catelyn Stark?
Oh, there's a lot of names. Without pictures, this has.
I will give you a hint.
No, not yet. Arya Stark is young, so
yes,
not
okay,
mother.
That's one. Given off, right. Another one of these characters is Sophie Turner's character, which I forgot the name of.
Okay, I don't know. Would she be a mum? She's young. She
no,
can't be
she's
mum.
not the mum. Sorry.
Okay, but I don't know the name of the person who's not the mum who Sophie Turner plays. If Dad had remembered earlier, I might have known this, but I don't. Okay, so it wasn't. Where does this Arya Stark place in the numbering? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Of what? The children?
No, I mean in terms of where it is in the list. So it comes first, second,
Arya Stark is
fourth.
third in the list.
Okay, so I won't say third. Now, there's a 1 in 3 chance that I get this right. Now, if I say 3, because I've forgotten the names already, if I say 3, that was wrong.
Yes.
So I might say 4, because I feel like that's the last one that I remember.
So Catelyn Stark.
That sounds like an old lady's name, who could be a mama.
Not Talisa Stark?
What's the other one?
Sansa Stark.
Okay, I'm going to eliminate 2.
Okay.
Because I feel like I know what a Sansa Stark is.
Okay, you would be right to do. Sansa Stark is Sophie Turner's character.
Okay, I feel like I've heard that before. So it's 1 or 4. I'm gonna stick with my gut and go 4.
And you're correct.
Fuck.
You are like poor man who knows nothing. He's doing well.
Surprisingly. And now I don't have pictures.
Yes, by the skin of your teeth, you are still going through. Who is arrested for the murder of Joffrey?
Who? Oh, the fucking Batman kid.
Yeah, the horrible kid that no one likes, who everyone wanted to be slapped up.
Yes.
Right. Was it Podrick Payne, the Hound, Tyrion Lannister, or Melisandre?
Is Melisandre the woman that we had earlier?
Yes.
She was the red one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Who was Podrick again?
That short, dumpy kid.
Okay.
This is actually my favourite scene in Game of Thrones. The court scene is unrivaled in my opinion.
Right. What were 2 and 3 again?
The Hound and Tyrion Lannister.
Okay. I don't think the Hound would do it. Because doesn't he get poisoned?
I'll give you a hint. None of these 4 people actually murdered Joffrey.
Oh, is it who gets blamed?
Yeah, who gets arrested for it?
Oh. And I'm going to go the woman. The 4th one.
Melisandre.
Yeah, because they'll always blame a woman.
No, it was Tyrion Lannister.
Oh.
Cersei believed. Well, Tyrion actually handed him the wine he got poisoned with. But the wine was already poisoned, and then his father sentenced him to death.
Who, Tyrion or the
Yes,
boy?
Tywin Lannister, his father, sentenced Tyrion to death.
Okay, maybe they're not as sexist as I thought.
No, they're not.
Next.
But
Next question.
who ordered Ned Stark to be beheaded despite Ned's confession of treason and offered of fidelity? Was it?
This is Joffrey, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Joffrey.
Yeah, because this is
It's
why
his first
everyone hates
move.
him. This is why everyone hates him, right?
The start of it, yes. His
Yeah.
other thing is his constant abuse of Sansa. He constantly hits her around and makes her watch and stare at her dead father's head.
Oh, is Ned Stark her father?
Yes, Ned Stark is Sansa Stark's father.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Joffrey. Everyone hates
I'm
Joffrey.
learning, everyone. I'm learning.
How does Brienne of Tarth become a member of Renly's Kingsguard?
What?
Is it she kills each of the 7 current members of the Kingsguard? She seduces the king? She blackmails the Lannisters with the help of Pycelle? Or she wins the opportunity in a tournament?
Who is this again, Arya?
Brienne of Tarth.
Who the fuck's Brienne of Tarth?
You've seen Brienne of Tarth. It's the big, the short-haired lady. She's quite big.
Oh! The one who plays the Stormtrooper in
Yes, the Stormtrooper lady, yes.
Okay. See, I know all of these people from other properties.
Yes, instead of wanting to be a lady, she decides to become a warrior instead and be a member of the Kingsguard.
I doubt she seduces.
No,
because
she does not.
Doesn't want to be. She don't want to be a lady, so she don't seduce. There was a murder one. Yes.
Yes. Does she kill each of the 7 current members of the Kingsguard?
Okay. There was a working together with someone option. Yes.
Yes, working with the Lannisters. Oh no, she blackmails the Lannisters with the help of Pycelle.
Okay, I don't know who a Pycelle is.
Neither
Is
do
that
I.
And the last option was?
She wins the opportunity in a tournament.
I feel like a tournament sounds about right.
Well, you must be a Game of Thrones fan because you are right once again.
I just feel like that's the one that would get you the honor of being a King's Guard or whatever it was that they were meant to be doing.
Next,
Because I don't think killing them all works.
no, probably not. Killing them all does not work.
'Cause then
in
there's
which territory
no one to
is
work
Mance
for.
Rayder recognized as king? Is it Beyond the Wall,
What?
House Tyrell, Westeros, or King's Landing?
Who?
Mance Rayder.
The fuck? What the fuck is that man's? What?
He's king of the wildlings.
Oh, the Yvette bitch.
Yeah, Ygritte.
Lady. Ygritte. The gritty girl.
The gritty girl, nitty gritty.
Okay. What were the options again?
Is it Beyond the Wall, House Tyrell, Westeros, or King's Landing?
And what was the question again?
In which territory is Mance Rayder recognized as king?
Okay, so he's a youngling king, and now the wall. There was something about a wall earlier. So, was it outside the wall was the option?
Yes, Beyond the Wall.
Okay, so beyond the wall. I feel like beyond the wall, because I feel like the wall is the thing that everyone wants to get inside of. And so a man outside of the wall could be the king of the outside of the wall.
By the way, we're just over halfway.
That is my final question. Answer.
Final question. Oh, God. Giving up already?
No, I'm doing surprisingly well for not knowing anything.
So what's your answer again? Beyond the Wall.
Beyond the wall.
And you're right.
Sick.
We need to speed this up because this is we're going to have a long-ass episode here.
We could do a 2-parter. I could split it.
Maybe. What is Varys' nickname?
Who?
What is Varys' nickname? Cow the Spider, the Hound, Mother of Dragons.
Varys.
Yes.
It's not Daenerys.
Nope,
It's
Varys.
Okay, so it's not the Hound, because that's the other dude. It's not Mother of Dragons, because that's Daenerys. So the other 2 options.
Cal and the
Okay.
Spider.
Well, I don't think cow would be short for Varys, or the nickname.
Well,
I'm
remember,
gonna
there
go
is a
with
Khal Drogo.
Oh, right. Yeah, spider.
Yeah, that's the Spider. Process elimination.
Yes.
How does
That's
Grey
a
Worm
shit nickname.
become the leader of the Unsullied?
Who?
He is selected by his peers by Dany's instructions. He is assigned the job by Missandei. He wins the role by being able to balance a sword for the longest. There is only 3 options.
Oh. Who's Grey Worm?
The leader of the Unsullied. But how has he become the leader of the Unsullied?
I don't think a sword balancing competition would be a thing. So it's between option 1 and option 2. I have forgotten both options, so I'm going to say 2.
He is assigned the job by Missandei.
Yes.
It is wrong. He is selected by his peers per Dany's instructions. Dany being Daenerys.
Daenerys.
It
okay.
is her nickname. It's Dany.
It was a 50-50 chance. I would have liked it to be the sword balancing, though. That would have been fun.
What is the meaning of Valor Morgulis, the Valerian morphism? Is it
There you
all
go.
men must die, do the best,
Mhm.
be the best, where there's a will, there's a way,
There's a way.
Success or
not-
failure are irrelevant.
Okay, I feel like it's the last one.
Success or failure are irrelevant?
Yeah,
Final
because I
answer?
know when there's a will, there's a way. It's not Game of Thrones related. It's something else related. I think it's what the fuck is a will for? There's a will, there's a way. I feel like it's the Star Trek thing. I don't know. I'm misremembering that, but I'm definitely sure that's not Game of Thrones.
So
I'm gonna go with the
success or failure are irrelevant then.
That seems Game of Thronesy.
Well, you're wrong. You should think about death in Game of Thrones. All men must die.
Ah, see, I don't want to go sexist again.
I think men as in like human,
Oh,
like that
yeah.
men. All men must die. Instead of just being actual man.
See, that sounds more gay. That sounds more Lord of the Rings to me. All men must die, because the realm of man to get the Lord of the Rings Sauron army and whatnot, all the orcs.
Anyway, who said the memorable line, "My little birds are everywhere, even in the north"?
My little pony, my little pony.
My little birds are everywhere, even in the north. They whisper to me in the strangest of stories. Is it Peter Baelish, Grandmaster Pycelle, Khal Drogo, or Lord Varys?
The Pie Man. Now, the reason why I'm saying the Pisces person is because of pie. And there's the story of the ravens in the pie. And those are birds. And this person is talking about birds. So that's my logic.
Well,
It's the pie.
you're wrong. It's Lord
Fuck.
Varys.
Who the fuck's that?
The guy, the spider.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Master of Whispers.
Oh, fuck. I should have gone with the little spider climbs up the... No, the spider is in the woman, and the woman eats something else to eat the spider, and then
Where are you going with
that's
this?
you know the woman in the lady who eats a fly, and she don't know why, and then she eats something to catch the spider, and then she eats something after that to catch the thing that catches the spider. That story.
No, let's carry on.
And then she eats a horse because she has to eat a bunch of
What
shit
are
to.
you chatting?
There's a like a nursery
I
rhyme
feel
or
like
whatever
you
it
just
is.
made this all up.
No, it's the old woman who swallowed a fly. Google it. It's a real thing. And then she eats a bunch of other stuff to catch the fly, and then she eats like a cat and a dog, and then she eats like a fucking a cow or a horse and shit like that, so that she can, because she wants to get rid of the fly, and then she fucking dies or some shit. I can't remember the whole story.
Anyway,
Move on to the next question.
move on. We need to move on. Right, we need to power through these. What was the nickname of Marjorie's handsome brother, Loras? Was it the Knight of the Flowers, the Spider, the Imp, Needle?
The what? The house what?
Was it the Knight of the Flowers, the Spider, the Imp, Needle?
And the question was?
What was the nickname of Marjorie's handsome brother, Loras?
First one.
Yes, the word handsome should be a hint. It is the Knight of the Flowers.
Okay.
Who said the memorable line, "I've won every battle, but I'm losing this war"? Was it Robb Stark, Daenerys Targaryen, Joffrey Baratheon,
Jon Snow.
or Roose Bolton?
Jon Snow.
That's not an option.
Oh, you can see when I panic and I don't know what I'm doing. Third option.
Joffrey Baratheon?
Yes.
No, that kid knows nothing about war. It's Robb Stark.
Fuck.
Which of the
What was
following
it?
is not someone Marjorie marries? Is it Joffrey
Fuck's
Baratheon?
Marjorie?
Huh?
Who's the fuck's Marjorie?
Marjorie Tyrell, her name is. She's very deceiving and cunning in a way.
Okay.
Uh,
So who doesn't she marry?
who does she not marry? So she marries three of these people. Is it
okay.
Joffrey Baratheon, Tommen Baratheon, Renly Baratheon, or Jorah Mormont?
Well, I feel like she'd marry all the brothers. So, if there's one that she doesn't marry, it's the one without the name. But which is the one that she hates the most out of all the brothers? Because that would be... You'd feel like it would be the one that isn't the one with the same name.
Which one does she hate the most?
Yeah.
Joffrey. Everyone hates Joffrey. No one likes Joffrey.
So I'm going to go with Joffrey. Well, no, wait. Fuck. Who the fuck is
Well,
this?
here's another hint. Marjorie Tyrell has a complex of wanting to be queen.
Okay, so she would marry Joffrey, and then maybe try and kill him. And maybe that relates back to our previous question as to who
She does not
poisoned
kill
Joffrey.
him.
Fuck, okay. I'm gonna go with number 2.
Tommen Baratheon.
Yes.
No,
the
you're
one that she
wrong.
doesn't
You've got
marry.
your gut. It was Jorah
Which was
Mormont.
the first one? Who?
Jorah Mormont. And I just realised I meant to click your answer, but I clicked the right answer instead. So we're -1 of your score because I clicked Jorah Mormont.
Oh, okay.
Because in my head I was like, no, it's Jorah Mormont. I know this one.
So she marries all the brothers.
She marries all the brothers. She marries Renly Baratheon first, and then he dies. And then she marries Joffrey Baratheon. Then Joffrey dies, and then she marries Tommen Baratheon. And then Tommen kills
Oh,
himself. At the same
for
time,
her.
on the same day, Marjorie dies.
Oh, good for her.
Next
Not
up,
the dime.
who said the memorable line, "And now I've struck a king, did my hand fall from my wrist"? Was it Jaime Lannister, Theon Greyjoy, Jon Snow, or Tyrion Lannister?
Jamie.
No, it was Tyrion Lannister. Because he
Fuck.
slapped up Joffrey Baratheon.
Ah.
He slapped him and he said, "Now I've struck a king, did my hand fall from my wrist," to say, Look, I hit you, or what are you going to do about it?
Murder him.
No, he just
Okay.
cried.
Oh. What a little bitch.
Yeah, yes, he is. He's a little bitch boy. That's exactly what he is. That's why everyone hates his kid.
Well,
I still
goes
hate
to
how the
show
show
how
ends,
good
but
an
I still
act.
hate this kid.
Shows how good an actor he is, because I'm sure it's very nice in real life.
Actually, to be honest, he did act it very well. Not going to lie. What is the name of the ancestral Stark sword that Tywin Lannister oversees the reforging of in the first episode of Season 3? Is it Needle, Drogo, or Ice?
I've heard Needle previous in these things.
I'll give you a
So
hint. This sword is massive, and he manages to forward it into 2 different swords.
So the Needle, because it's ironic, because the Needle
Is that your final
small.
answer?
Yes.
No, it's Ice.
Oh.
Believe it or not, the needle sword is called Needle because it's like a needle.
Oh. Well, I didn't hear. I've only heard Fire
Although
of
I'm not
Ice,
gonna lie,
which is
Ice
a book,
doesn't
right?
sound like it fits. But Stark, Ice, Direwolf.
The only reason I know of Ice in Game of Thrones is because of the songs of Fire and Ice, or whatever the book's called.
Next up, who said the memorable line, "Sometimes severity is the price we pay for greatness"? Was it Davos Seaworth, Grey Worm, Marjorie Tyrell, or Hodor?
Well, Hodor doesn't say anything except Hodor.
Yes, you would
But
be
this
correct.
this could be before he became Hodor.
No, it is not.
What was the other options? I always forget the names.
Davos Seaworth, Grey Worm, or Marjorie Tyrell?
I'm gonna say a Grey Worm.
No, it was Marjorie Tyrell.
God dang it! I was gonna say her after.
Of these options, which is the youngest Stark child? Jon, Robb,
Arya.
Sansa, or Arya? Okay, Arya.
Because it's Maisie Williams.
Yes. Which is the youngest child of Tywin Lannister? Is it Jaime, Cersei, Jonah, or Tyrion?
Who the fuck's Jonah?
I'm not
Jonah
entirely
Ark?
sure.
Okay, so we got Tyrion, which is a 40-year-old Tyrion, which is a 40-year-old man as a small man. We got Joffrey. Nope.
Nope.
What are the names?
Jaime Lannister, Cersei Lannister, Jonah Lannister, or Tyrion Lannister?
Okay, so I'm gonna say older sister fucks younger brother, and then older brother than both, but isn't really brother, right? Is that what Tyrion is?
So what's your answer
Nope.
going for?
The Jaime. Because I don't know who Jonah
No, it was
is.
Tyrion Lannister. Tyrion Lannister famously killed his mother by out of childbirth.
What was the question?
Which is the youngest child?
What?
Which is the youngest child? Is Tyrion Lannister. Because Tyrion kills the mother of all of them by childbirth. She dies in childbirth, giving birth to Tyrion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then her father still blames him for it. Sorry, their father still blames him for it. That's another reason why Tywin hates Tyrion.
Am I right about older sister fucks younger brother?
Yeah, yes, Cersei does.
Oh, good. Okay.
Although I'm not sure if they're twins. I'm pretty sure Cersei's older.
Maybe by like a few seconds. One slops
they
right
might be
out,
twins,
and then
not
the other one
100%
slops back in.
Why did Samwell Tarly join the Night's Watch? Was it a punishment for stealing? His father threatened him to kill him if Sam didn't join. He volunteered out of selflessness, devotion to the protection of the realm, or he was an orphan and had no other options.
Third one, because I want to stay positive.
No, his father threatened to kill him.
Ah,
It's Game of Thrones. Pick the most depressing option.
I want to have some light.
It's Game of Thrones, lads. There is nothing positive about it. Who has said the memorable line, "You sound like a bloody woman"? Was it Tywin Lannister, Brienne of Tarth, Theon Greyjoy, or Peter Baelish?
Tyrion's
Tywin?
Tywin?
That's not, Tyrion's not an option. If that's what you're trying to say.
Yes, that one.
Well, Tyrion?
No,
Tywin.
Tywin.
No, it's
That's
Brienne
the
of Tarth, the only woman who says it. She says it to Jaime Lannister.
Oh.
She says, "You sound like a bloody woman," because Jaime keeps complaining all the time.
Ah. About fucking a sister? Because I wouldn't be complaining.
Maybe. Never know.
I don't have a sister, so it's fine.
How does Daenerys and Ser Jorah Mormont meet? Does he introduce himself at her wedding as someone that served her father for many years? Did they grow up together in the north?
Grew up.
Yep. Did Jorah...
Grow up.
It says grew.
Oh, no, it is grew up. They don't grow up. Maybe in terms of context. I don't know.
Did Jorah meet...
English
did
majors.
Jorah-
Right in.
Was Jorah good friends with Dany's brother and he introduced the two of them? Or did Ser Jorah is a legendary dragon master and Daenerys seeks him out for advice?
First one, because everyone loves bragging about their dads meeting each other.
That is correct.
Yeah.
He does introduce him at their wedding. The first episode of Game of Thrones is the wedding.
The Red Wedding?
No,
That's
that's
the only wedding.
third season. No, the first season's the wedding of Khal Drogo and Dany.
Oh, she gets raped right away.
No, she doesn't get raped in the first episode, I don't think.
Oh.
But she does marry him in the first episode, which she doesn't want. But she does know she's about to get raped, I think.
Okay, let's just not bring this back up again.
It is very bad.
Bring it back up.
Game of Thrones. What is the profession of Dalio Nahalis? Is he a pear brandy connoisseur, Taroshi a sellsword, leader of the Unsullied, or member of the Night's Watch?
The last one.
Member of the Night's Watch?
It's a leader, right?
No, the last one. No, the third one is leader of the Unsullied.
And what's the fourth one?
Member of the Night's Watch.
Well, the leader isn't that dude, I don't think. So I'm going to say member of what?
No, it was Taroshi sellsword.
I don't know what a Taroshi is.
Honestly, I've seen the TV show and I still don't know what it is, but I know it's that one.
Okay.
Who said the memorable line, "When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die"? Very memorable quote. Was it
George R.R. Martin?
Cersei Lannister, Daenerys Targaryen, Tywin Lannister, or Ned Stark?
Cersei, because she's queen.
Are you sure Ned
Is she a
Stark is
bad
in the
bitch?
photo?
Nah, she's a bad bitch.
It is Cersei Lannister.
Hey! That was such a guess because she's a bitch.
Yeah,
So that's a
you guessed
bitch
right. That is an educated guess, I would say.
Yeah, because I was like, queen, she's gonna be at the top, so she doesn't want to lose it, so she say you die or whatever.
What murders Lady Walder and her child? Starving dogs, birds of prey, white walkers, or direwolves?
The movie?
Not the movie.
Direwolves, because that's Game of Thrones.
No, it was starving dogs. Ramsay Bolton starved his dogs and then fed his dad's girlfriend and child to the dogs. Because Ramsay Bolton, like I said, is dickhead number 2 in this show.
Huh.
He's a horrible person.
Sounds it.
Like I said, just pick the most dark and depressing options.
Okay.
Who married at the Red Wedding? Was it Catelyn Tully and Eddard Stark, Robert Baratheon and Cersei Lannister, Lisa Tully and George Arryn, or Edmund Tully and Rosalind Frey?
Is the Red Wedding a flashback?
No.
So it won't be Edward or Eddard Stark.
No.
Okay. Number 3.
No, it is Edmund Tully and Rosalind Frey.
I don't know who those people are.
The key word there is Frey because it's the Freys who kill everyone at the Red Wedding.
Okay. I was going to go, there's a Frey. Frey is like a little bit of loose thread on your shirt.
Yeah, close enough.
If you pull a thread on your shirt, it rips the whole shirt apart. So
next up, which of the following did not serve as Lord Commander of the Night's Watch? Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Did not serve.
As a commander?
Yeah.
No, I feel like he's a rogue.
So you're going Jon Snow, right? We're going to send the options.
Yes.
Well, you're wrong. It was Samwell Tarly.
Who the fuck is that?
Jon Snow's best friend.
Oh, good for him. Good for him.
How many knights make up the King's Guard? 2, 7, 14, or 21?
7.
Correct.
Because the previous one was she killed 7. So I used that as the
correct.
basis. I used logic of previous questions to sneak my way. Because I was like, well, she had to have killed 7 of them in order to take the thing. But she didn't kill 7, so I was using the 7 as the basis of what this one was.
What is the picture on the sigil of the House Tyrell of Highgarden? Is it a gold lion on a red field, a golden rose on a green field, or a grey direwolf on a snow-white field?
Lannister?
It says House Tyrell.
Rose.
Correct, because lion is Lannister and direwolf is Stark.
I just went Rose because I thought Tyrell, Leo.
What's a garden?
From the
Highgarden.
Titanic.
Rose.
Titanic.
Logic. Next up.
My brain jumps around a lot.
Where did Peter Baelish grow up as a foster? Iron Islands, the North.
Is this foster child or
he was a foster child, I think, yes. Where did he grow up? Was it Iron Islands, the North, Riverrun, or Stormlands?
Stormlands, because that sounds badass.
No, it was Riverrun.
I don't know what that is, or where that
There's
is,
a place.
or why that is.
Which of the following
nice.
is not one of the 7 kingdoms? It's getting even more and more harder, by the way.
Okay.
Principality of Dawn, Kingdom of Eredor, Kingdom of the Mountain and the Vale, Kingdom of the Rock.
First one. It's not, right? It's the one that's not?
Yeah.
First one.
No, it was Kingdom of the Eredimor.
Fuck, there's a rock one?
Yes, it's Kingdom of the Rock and the Vale.
That's stupid. The one that's not the one is the one that I thought was the one that sounded the most like a thing. Because I was like, what? Dawn's stupid. Why would Dawn be a thing? And Rock's too obvious to be the one that's not right. So, I was like, Dawn's probably more stupid.
Which of the following is not one of the 3 groups of the Night's Watch? Watchers, Rangers, Builders, or Stewards?
Watchers.
Correct.
Yeah, see, that's the obvious thing, because it's like, the Night's Watch, Well, you wouldn't have watchers because that'd be too on the nose.
Next
That's
up,
my.
who
that's like,
said
that's just-
the memorable line? Give my regards to the Night's Watch. I'm sure it will be thrilling, and if not, it's only for life. Was it Jaime Lannister, Samwell Tarly, Jorah Mormont, or Edison Toilet?
The toilet guy.
No, it
Because we
was
haven't
Jaime
heard
Lannister.
from him in a while. Okay. We hadn't heard from the toilet guy in a while, so I wanted to bring him back.
Where are Sansa Stark and Jon Snow finally reunited? Was it Winterfell, King's Landing, Temple of the Graces in Meereen, or Castle Black at the Wall?
The last one.
Castle Black at the Wall?
Yeah, because I know he spends a lot of time at a wall.
You're correct. I mean, that is where he works and lives.
That's what I mean.
Your
I feel
score,
like he was...
that was the final question, by the way.
Oh, great.
Your score is 65%. You're 39 out of 60.
What was yours?
Oh, like 50, 54.
Oh, so I beat.
No.
In terms, is this percentages or?
No, not
Score.
54%. I got 54 correct.
Oh, what did I get?
39.
I mean, considering I've never watched this show. Out of how many? 60.
Yes.
Okay, so I got over half percent.
You got below than average. Average was 85%. You got 65%.
Okay, but I imagine it's people who have watched the show. Who are
Oh,
getting
yeah,
this average.
100%. I mean, there was definitely a couple of questions that threw me off.
And I probably got them by sheer luck.
One of them, yes.
Yes.
But anyway,
Right. Well,
that's the quiz over.
I'm still never gonna watch the show.
Are you
'cause
not
I now
more
know
intrigued
everything.
than you were before?
No,
Oh.
not at all.
Fair enough.
I've had everyone yell at me for years that I haven't watched this show, and I have no interest in watching it. Maybe one day. But it's what, 60 plus hours of television at this point?
Honestly,
And
I
I'm
would
like-
just watch the scene of Tyrion's confession.
I'll just watch the rape scenes over and over again.
Yes, I don't think you should be doing that one. But no, Tyrion's
Nope.
confession is a fantastic bit of acting from Peter Dinklage, and I would highly recommend checking that scene out particularly.
Baby. But we'll have to wait until we do another Game of Thrones episode to find out whether or not I have. And who knows when that will be. So until then, we'll see you next week for something else. And farewell, ye travelers. You know nothing, but now you know something. Bye!
That works.